Hey everyone, it's Josh from Blockchain DXB and today's the 18th of November 2025. And to be honest guys, things are definitely not looking great so far as the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are concerned. And more importantly guys, if you look at ETF related information, since the last 24 hours there is a significant amount of outflows. As a matter of fact, there's more than $1 billion worth of outflows since the last 24 hours. And here's the thing guys, if you look at the market sentiment, it is still at extreme fear. But the number's actually gone down to number 17. Yesterday, I believe it was at number 18, isn't it? So looks like the second half of November is also not looking positive, isn't it? But here's the thing guys, I cannot stress this enough. When you talk about macro level things so far as the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are concerned, according to me guys, things are definitely shaking up well. Because right now we also have peace in the Middle East, isn't it? And now the US government has reopened once again. But here's the thing guys, because the Democrats decided to go ahead and shut down the US government, there's a bit of hiccup so far as the US economy is concerned. And this hiccup, guys, to be completely honest, is more to do with data gathering. Because the Democrats decided to go ahead and shut down the US government for more than 40 days, a lot of the data is not available, isn't it? And what happened, guys, is the Federal Reserve Board, they did share some information regarding economic outlook and monetary policy. And Federal Reserve Vice Chair, that is Philip Jefferson, guys, he did actually give a speech in Kansas City, and he talked about the potential rate cut. He also talked about ending balance sheet runoff, and he also talked about inflation is still at 3%. And here's the thing guys, based on labor market condition, the job market is cooling as well. So what I want to do guys in today's episode, I want to go ahead and discuss what kind of an impact this will have on the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Because look guys, whether we like it or not, whatever happens in the United States of America does have a ripple effect on the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, as well as massive impact on other countries as well, isn't it? And look guys, I cannot stress this enough. Mainstream media is not talking about some of the great things President Donald Trump is doing. Because under the Trump administration, guys, the CFTC may soon be in charge so far as regulations and legislation regarding Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are concerned. And apart from that, guys, there's a very high possibility we might be seeing plethora of ETFs being approved as well. And look, as I cannot stress this enough, President Donald Trump's ambition is towards world peace. And more importantly, guys, you also need to ask this question, has mainstream media ever talked about the benefits of the US economy because of tariffs? Because here's the thing, guys, because of President Donald Trump, the US economy has secured more than $17 trillion. Now this $17 trillion, guys, will definitely be having a massive impact on the US economy, isn't it? And look, as if the US economy is doing great, it does have a ripple effect on the other economies as well. So we definitely need to be factoring all of these things. Now regarding Bitcoin and Ethereum, guys, there is a really interesting update. And the Cboe, guys, they are launching a new Bitcoin and Ethereum perpetual futures, and this will be going live on the 15th of December. So look guys, because of this news, it does make it safer as well as easier for professional investors. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now that thing being said, guys, we do have a really negative news regarding one of the most important companies in the blockchain space, and this, guys, is called as DappRadar. Now me personally, guys, I used to look at DappRadar pretty much every second or third day, because it used to track a lot of information regarding decentralized apps. Now DappRadar, guys, has been in existence for more than 7 years. As a matter of fact, guys, in 2019, the Lithuanian company that is DappRadar, they did actually make a really strong announcement regarding several investors, and this included Tim Draper as well. Now Tim Draper, guys, is a massive advocate of Bitcoin, isn't it? Now unfortunately, guys, looks like they have decided to shut down. And the reason, guys, it is because it is no longer financially sustainable. So really unfortunate news, isn't it? But here's the thing, guys, now what you can do is, you can go to another website called State of the Dapps. And State of the Dapps, guys, is another platform that essentially serves as a trusted hub for tracking and discovering different decentralized apps. So what I'd really urge you to do is, guys, go ahead and start looking at State of the Dapps, because they also do something similar, guys. They have a collection of decentralized apps that are built on Ethereum, Binance BNB chain, Coinbase, and pretty much every other blockchain protocols. So there's definitely a massive blow that DappRadar shut down, isn't it? Now that thing being said, guys, we do have some positive news all the way from Singapore. And Singapore's SGX derivatives, guys, will start offering Bitcoin as well as Ethereum perpetual futures on the 24th of this month. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now look, guys, one of the reasons why this news is so important is because big players such as DBS Bank as well as OKX, they will be the one who will be supporting this move. So really interesting and positive news on the cryptocurrency world all the way from Singapore. So look, guys, we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover in today's episode. And like we do in every Blockchain DXB podcast, we will be looking at 2 news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now the first news, guys, is all the way from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. But here's the thing, guys, it is connected to President Donald Trump. And the news essentially, guys, is Saudi Arabia's Dark Global Along with Trump Organization, they have announced the world's first tokenized hotel development project, and this particular project, guys, is all the way in Maldives. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Cause Eric Trump, guys, he's saying that the project redefines luxury and innovation. And here's the thing, guys, the hotel is expected to open by the end of 2028. So really interesting news, isn't it? So look, guys, the tokenization hub is definitely building up as well. And more importantly, guys, regarding this news, tokenization will be happening during the development and not after completion. So we'll definitely go ahead and touch base on the importance of this news. Now the final news for today, guys, is from the Emirate of Dubai. And Dubai police, guys, they are tackling road noise. And they're doing that by rolling out more AR radar technology. So we'll definitely go ahead and touch base on what this news is all about. Cause this new AR radar, guys, can accurately detect cars and also motorbikes that are producing excessive noise. And just earlier today, guys, via Instagram, I did see a couple of stories, I believe it was from Times Out Dubai, where they were discussing how sports car could potentially be affected by it. But what we'll do, guys, in today's episode, we'll definitely go ahead and take a deep dive into this. So look, guys, we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover in today's episode. Let's kickstart with it right away. Hey everyone, this episode is powered by a new sponsor, that is Amana. And they are the region's first and fastest growing regulated all-in-one trading and investing app. So look, guys, whether you're looking into investing in US stocks like Apple or Tesla, or mega giants like ADNOC or Salik, Amana puts the financial markets on your fingertips. It includes gold, foreign exchange, ETFs, futures, commodities, and guess what, guys? They have over 375 cryptocurrencies, and this makes them the biggest crypto selection in the region. Now for the Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, if you want to go and build long-term wealth without thinking about it every day, explore Amana's pre-built auto investment plans, and all you have to do is set your monthly budget, choose your preferred asset category, and let Amana automate the investing for you. Zero fees, zero lockups, 100% customizable. And here's the thing, guys, funding your account is easier than ever. You can fund your account with Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit cards, instant bank deposits, and even crypto wallets. No friction and no hassles. And the best part is, guys, let's say if you need support, you would absolutely love Amana for this, because they offer 24/6 human customer service, as well as a personalized sales support, real people, real help, and the customer support is in English as well as in Arabic. And for the Blockchain DXB listener and community, guys, I do have something really exclusive for you. What you can do is register with Amana using the code Blockchain DXB, or you can also use the link that is in the show notes below. And here's the best part, guys. Once you register, fund your account with a minimum of $100 and at least go ahead and make one trade, and then you'll receive a $100 trading bonus credit to your account the following month. But look, guys, it's real important to note, the bonus is non-withdrawable. It is there to help you trade and learn. So look, guys, if you're looking for a transparent, powerful and easy to use app, that's Amana for you. So what are you waiting for, guys? Download the app now, or you can also visit the website that is amana.app, and don't forget to use the code BlockchainDXB. And Amana, guys, is all markets one app. Next, guys, I'm happy to announce that Blockchain DXB is the official media partner with one of the OGs in the cryptocurrency and blockchain event space, and that is Blockchain Futuristic Conference taking place in Florida this year, as well as ETH Women taking place simultaneously. And trust me, guys, this is an event that you don't want to miss, isn't it? Cause for the very first time, North America's most immersive Web3 event is heading to the United States of America, and the Blockchain Futurist Conference and ETH Women event is actually taking place between the 5th and 6th of November. And the location is absolutely stunning, guys. It is taking place at Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, which is in Hollywood, Florida. That's right, guys. Palm trees, panels, and the biggest mind in blockchain and cryptocurrency is all in one place. So there will be multi-stage panels, NFT galleries, DeFi showcases, hand-on tech demos, metaverse experiences, even outdoor VIP cabanas, and quite a lot more. And the Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, guys, is one of the most iconic venues in the country. So look, guys, if you're in the Web3 space, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, or even artificial intelligence space, or just want to do some serious networking, this is the place that you got to be. And to all of you Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, we have something really interesting for you, because you can get a 25% off the tickets. So just use the code DXB25, and the link to the event as well as the code is in the show notes below. And as an official media partner, I'll be doing exclusive live coverage, interviews, behind the scenes access, and I will be spotlighting some of the most exciting projects shaping the future of decentralized finance tech. So if you're at the venue, guys, definitely come and say hi. Maybe we can catch up for a coffee as well. So listen guys, the code is DXB25 and by using this code you will be eligible for a 25% discount, and the event is taking place between the 5th and 6th of November 2025 at the iconic Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, that is in Hollywood, Florida. And in the show notes below guys, there's all contact details for Blockchain Futuristic Conference Florida 2025 as well as Eat Women. And look guys, this is the future of blockchain technology brought into life, so don't just read about it, be there and head to the website that is futuristconference.com and go ahead and use the code DXB25. So see you at the event. Next, Advanced Media. Advanced Media guys is the largest distributor of professional video, photo, broadcast and cinematic equipment and accessories in the Middle East and MENA region. With over 2 decades of experience, Advanced Media is now the largest distributor in the Middle East, representing more than 100 recognizable brands, including brands such as Zeiss, DJI, Hasselblad, Red and Rode. As a matter of fact guys, the very mic that I'm recording is being sponsored by Advanced Media as well, and Advanced Media has showrooms in Saudi Arabia and services as well. Looks like they're definitely taking the Middle East by storm. And here's the beautiful thing guys, they're taking corporate social responsibility very seriously, and they're focusing on 3 P's, that is people, planet and prosperity. Now listen guys, if you do want to find out more information regarding the statement of corporate social responsibility, check out the website that is www.amt.tv. And here's the beautiful thing guys, they also want to be a leader and set an example and reputation as a pioneer and member of the community. And in doing so guys, they also have an AMT scholarship with SAE Institute in Dubai, UAE, so definitely check it out. And also guys, Advanced Media is committed to persistently developing, organizing and hosting training workshops, seminars and community events that educate, inform and familiarize consumers with new equipment and the latest technological advances. So listen guys, do one thing. If you do want to support this channel, go to the website that is www.amt.tv and follow the social media channels as well. All of the details are in the show notes below. Next, Startup OI is global one tech platform for tech. It offers global high-paying tech jobs with flexibility in working time and location, global free tech events and tech networks to connect with global like-minded engineers. A brilliant platform to listen to the tech experts in Metaverse and to grab their insights. Now listen, all you have to do is download the app Startup OI. If you're using an Android version, go to Google Store and App Store for iOS devices. Alternatively, you can also click on the show notes below to download Startup OI. Next, guys, listen, if you're into fitness, if you're into adventure, if you want to do something wild but still want to keep your health in check, there is a new podcast in town, a podcast focusing on obstacle course race in the Middle East. The podcast is called the Race Pace Podcast. So check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And the Race Pace Podcast is a peer-to-peer community-driven podcast where they talk all about obstacle course race in the Middle East, from Sandstorm to Spartan race, from Tough Mudder to Desert Warrior Challenge, and also the Government Gulf Games, and quite a lot more. The podcast has interviews with athletes locally and internationally to get inside scoop on how athletes prepare for obstacle course race. In the podcast, they also talk about interesting stories on why they are motivated to do obstacle course race. And that's not all. They also plan to release 7 NFTs. And these NFTs are no ordinary. These NFTs will represent every emirate in the UAE. And listen guys, these NFTs are going to be absolutely massive. So do one thing, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to any leading podcasting platform, check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And finally guys, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have dabbled with cryptocurrencies and now are seriously getting to protect your cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to protect it by using a hardware wallet. And this is where Ledger Wallet kicks in. And Ledger Wallets are hardware cryptocurrency wallets made by Ledger, a company headquartered in Paris, France. And Ledger's hardware wallets are multi-currency wallets that are used to store private keys for cryptocurrencies offline. And Ledger offers 2 hardware wallets, the Ledger Nano and Ledger Nano X wallets. They are world-class experts with extensive crypto security backgrounds. They continuously look for vulnerabilities in Ledger products in a constant effort to improve the level of security. Now, in today's world, securing these digital assets is a critical challenge, and this is where Ledger kicks in. So click the link below to buy your hardware wallet and support this podcast. It is a brilliant way to support this podcast. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the show notes below.
Now guys, since you're taking care of that,
Let's kickstart by looking at the global cryptocurrency market. Now look, as the global cryptocurrency market is definitely not looking great. Now people in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency world were expecting the last quarter to be great, isn't it? Unfortunately guys, the fact is, this month all of the gains that Bitcoin had in 2025 has been completely erased. Because if I'm not mistaken guys, in November of last year, the prices of Bitcoin did actually reach to roughly around $94,000, and that was because of only President Donald Trump getting re-elected, isn't it? And people in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency world definitely like President Donald Trump, but unfortunately guys, because of the notorious Democrats shutting down the US government, things in the month of October and November has gone bad to worse. But let's see guys what the next 2 weeks has in store for us. But here's the thing guys, unfortunately if you look at ETF related information, today there are significant outflows totaling to $1.05 billion. And looks like there is a massive outflows in the world of Bitcoin ETFs that is accounting to $866.7 million. And so far as Ethereum ETF is concerned guys, the outflows is more than $250 million. It is at $259.7 million. And so far Solana ETF is concerned guys, there is a bit of inflows, but the amount is actually down to $1.5 million. Now here's the thing guys, since the last 24 hours, the total cryptocurrency market is pumped up by 1.40%. And if you look at it in terms of dollar amount, today it is at $214 billion. And look, as I cannot stress this enough, ideally speaking, if the cryptocurrency volume is around the $214 billion mark, you would want the volume of stablecoins to be around that matrix as well, isn't it? Unfortunately guys, that is not the case, which unfortunately means that people are selling a lot of the cryptocurrencies and converting them into fiat currencies. But let's see guys what the next few days has in store for us. And that thing being said guys, if you look at the global cryptocurrency market, today it is actually down to $3.21 trillion. So here's the thing guys, in just a matter of 2 weeks, more than $1 trillion has been wiped off from the cryptocurrency market. Absolutely devastating for the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency world, isn't it? Now if you look at the volume of decentralized exchange, today it is marginally about the $10 billion mark. It is at $10.98 billion. And the total fees for these transactions were $10.89 billion. Is accumulating to roughly around $75.84 million. Now the total value locked is also on a downtrend, and today it is down to $121.37 billion. And one matrix guys which I personally keep an eye on is the decentralized exchange dominance, and today that percentage is 35.51%. But here's the thing guys, the digital asset treasury inflow since the last 24 hours has picked up pace. Today it has crossed the $1 billion mark once again, and the amount is showing as $1.01 billion. Now let's quickly run to the volume of decentralized exchanges, cause Uniswap is still leading the pack with $2.93 billion, followed by PancakeSwap, but his volume is below the $2 billion mark at $1.94 billion. Fluid Cars is at number 3rd, and his volume is $779.77 million. Orca is at number 4th with a volume of $613.22 million. And at number 5th guys is Curve Finance with a volume of $583.91 million. Now let's quickly run to the volume of stable coins, and as I mentioned earlier guys, ideally when the prices are going down, the volume of stable coins should be well above the $250 billion mark, and according to me guys, Tether's volume alone should be about the $200 billion mark. Unfortunately guys, that is not the case. The volume of Tether USDT is only at $159.34 billion. Now look guys, what I'm really curious to check, what the volume of stablecoin is at least for the next few days. So what I'd really urge you to do is guys, keep a track of the 24-hour volume, and more importantly guys, also keep a track on ETF inflows and outflows, because it does give us a very good assessment as to what the investor confidence is, isn't it? Now going back to the volume of stable coins, Circle USDC is at number 2nd with a volume of $20.46 billion, and FDUSD guys is at number 3rd, and its 24-hour volume is only at $6.43 billion. Now let's quickly run to the dominance, 24-hour trading volume and market cap of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now Ethereum's dominance guys has taken a massive hit, and it is down to 11.30%. And if you look at the dominance of Bitcoin, today it is down to 57.20%. Now here's the thing guys, since the last 24 hours, privacy coins have taken a massive hit. Zcash is actually down by 19.53%. Along with that, Dash is also down by 11.81%. So look guys, since the last 24 hours, even the privacy coins have taken a massive hit, isn't it? And if you look at the 24-hour trading volume of Bitcoin, since the last 24 hours, it is at a staggering $95.06 billion. Now this particular matrix guys is really worrisome because the volume of stablecoins hasn't picked up pace, and because the prices are falling down, it actually means that people are selling a lot of the Bitcoin, And unfortunately, they're converting them back into fiat currency, isn't it? Let me know, guys, if you agree to my assessment or disagree to it. Now, the 24-hour volume of Ethereum is almost half of that of Bitcoin's 24-hour trading volume. It is only at $42.11 billion. And so far as the market cap of Bitcoin is concerned, guys, today it is well below the $2 trillion mark. It is down to $1.82 trillion. And Ethereum, guys, is down to $362 billion. And look, guys, as I mentioned earlier, in just a matter of 2 months, more than $1 trillion has wiped off from the cryptocurrency world, isn't it? And this, whether we like it or not, guys, does give us a very strong assessment as to what the investor confidence is. So let's see, guys, what happens at a geopolitical level for the next few days. Now, every day, guys, in the Blockchain DXB podcast, I tend to look at one new matrix, isn't it? And today, guys, what I want to do is, I want to look at the market cap of stable coins, because it's needless to say that stable coins are kind of like the backbone of the cryptocurrency economy, isn't it? And you can make an argument that Tether alone is the driving force of the cryptocurrency economy. And that thing being said, guys, Tether's market cap is $183.07 billion. Circle USDC, guys, is at number 2nd, but the difference between Tether's market cap and Circle USDC's market cap is more than $100 billion, because Circle USDC's market cap is only at $74.70 billion. The third one, guys, is USDS, with a market cap of $9.21 billion. Now at number 4, guys, is Athena USD with a market cap of $7.82 billion. And at number 5, guys, is MakerDAO's DAI with a market cap of $4.48 billion. Now, guys, let's go and look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin. And here's the thing, guys, the price of Bitcoin is down to $91,783. And this particular amount, guys, is actually lower than what it was in November of 2024. Definitely scary matrix, isn't it? And as I mentioned earlier, guys, because of the prices of Bitcoin falling down, it has actually erased all the gains that it did actually have in 2025. Definitely unfortunate, isn't it? And also, guys, the price of Bitcoin since the last 24 hours is down by 2.10%. And since the last 7 days, it is down by 13.04%. Ethereum, guys, there is a very high possibility it might actually go below the $3,000 mark. Because while I'm recording the episode, it is exactly at $3,004. And yesterday, guys, when I recorded the episode, the price of Ethereum was $3,098. And right now it is down to $3,004 in just a matter of 24 hours. And since the last 24 hours, it is down by 2.20%. But looks like since the last 7 days, it has taken a massive hit. And it is actually down by 15.22%. Ripple or XRP, guys, despite the spot ETF, the price is down or downfall and it is down to $2.14. And let's see, guys, if the price of Ripple does actually go below the $2 mark. Because since the last 24 hours, it is down by 2.34%. And since the last 7 days, it is actually down by 15.98%. Now look, guys, one of the things that has created a bit of panic in the cryptocurrency world is a speech that is actually given by Federal Reserve Vice Chair, that is Philip Jefferson. And he did actually give the speech in Kansas City, guys, where he discussed the US economic outlook and monetary policy. Now here's the thing, guys, in the speech, he did actually state that the US economy was on track for moderate growth, but this was before the US government shut down by the Democrats, and unfortunately, guys, because of the shutdown, it has temporarily disrupted key data and activity. And so far as the labor market condition is concerned, guys, based on Federal Vice Chair, that is Philip Jefferson, it is actually showing signs of cooling, but at the same time inflation progress has stalled, and this is due to tariff-related pressures. Now here's the important thing to remember, guys. He did clearly state that now with risk tilting more towards weak employment, the Federal Reserve Board at the last FOMC meeting did decide to go ahead and reduce the interest rate by 25 basis points, isn't it? But the big question, guys, is, will they actually go ahead and reduce it by another 25 basis points at the next FOMC meeting? I definitely anticipate that thing to happen. Now in the speech, guys, he also talked about balance sheet runoff, and the Federal Reserve Board plans to go ahead and move cautiously, and they will be making policy decision meeting by meeting based on available data. Now what I want to do is, guys, based on this particular news that he talked about, that is regarding the interest rate cutoff, the ending of balance sheet runoff, inflation which is nearly at 3%, as well as job market cooling off, I want to go ahead and discuss how it will potentially impact the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Because look, guys, the Federal Reserve Board will be having meeting on meeting based on this, isn't it? So let me know, guys, what is your thoughts regarding it. Now here's the thing, guys, regarding the cutting of interest rate by 25 basis points. It's needless to say that lower rates do make money cheaper, isn't it? And that essentially means, guys, that people can take out loans at a much cheaper rate. And usually what happens at that time, it does help risky assets like Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies usually tend to pick up pace because investors generally feel more relaxed taking risk. And here's the thing, guys, according to me, it can also push some people out of low yield savings and invest into cryptocurrency higher returns. So look, as overall, according to me, this news regarding 25 basis points does actually create a slightly more positive mood for the cryptocurrency world, isn't it? So let's see, guys, how the market does actually react to this potential move by the Federal Reserve Board of cutting 25 basis points at the next FOMC meeting. Now regarding ending balance sheet runoff, guys, here's the thing to remember: when the Federal Reserve Board stops shrinking its balance sheet, it reduces the market stress, and this actually helps keep liquidity stable, isn't it? Which according to me, guys, is great for risky assets including cryptocurrencies. And this according to me, guys, makes it less likely we see a sudden liquidity shock that actually hurts Bitcoin. And here's the thing, guys, it also signals that the Federal Reserve Board doesn't want to tighten financial conditions further, isn't it? But here's the thing, guys, inflation is definitely been picking up pace, and based on the last CPI data, the inflation did actually reach 3%. Now here's the thing, guys, if inflation does actually stay high, according to me, it does make Bitcoin more attractive, isn't it? Because there is this whole notion that Bitcoin is digital gold. And when you talk about Bitcoin from a long-term point of view, guys, people still worry about long-term price increase in the world of Bitcoin. And because inflation hasn't fallen down since the last 2 months, I do feel that the Federal Reserve Board this time may be more cautious, which to a certain extent can actually slow down crypto rallies. And here's the thing, guys, when such things happen, it does create a bit of mixed environment, isn't it? Where Bitcoin might actually look great for the long term, but so far as the price of Bitcoin is concerned over a short-term period, we might experience some volatility that we're experiencing right now. Now another thing that was discussed at the economic outlook and monetary policy was job market cooling. And based on labor market conditions, guys, a weaker job market essentially means that people may avoid risky assets because they feel less secure financially, isn't it? And look, guys, that can actually slow down new crypto investment. And later on, guys, we're also going to be talking about that trader that decided to go and shut down the operations, isn't it? And regarding job market cooling, guys, if let's say we do get any bad economic news, I do feel it can actually cause sudden price drops, because traders are the ones who instantly panic regarding this news. But here's the thing, guys, let's say if the job market is extremely weak, it also means that the Federal Reserve Board might actually go and reduce the interest rate. And could it be possible instead of 25 basis points, they might actually go and reduce it by 50 basis points? If that thing happens, it'll be absolutely great for the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? And finally, guys, the only thing I want to touch base regarding Federal Reserve Vice Chair speeches, he did actually talk about Federal Reserve Board. They will be looking at information based on meeting to meeting. And here's the thing, guys, according to me, the Federal Reserve Board deciding month by month does actually mean that markets will react strongly to every new piece of data. And that would actually make Bitcoin and cryptocurrency more volatile, isn't it? And as I mentioned just a moment ago, guys, traders, they absolutely hate uncertainty. So this particular approach can actually cause big swings, either in upward or downward direction. But here's the thing, guys, it also means, let's say if we do get any positive data, it can actually trigger fast rallies because nothing is locked in, isn't it? So there are positive aspects to it as well. So look, guys, these are my honest thoughts regarding the economic outlook and monetary policy. Let me know if you agree or disagree to it. Now let's go ahead and talk about some interesting news regarding Bitcoin, Ethereum perpetual futures. And Cboe, guys, will go ahead and launch Bitcoin and Ethereum continuous futures on December 15. And this will be giving traders long-term US regulated perpetual style exposure without needing to roll contracts. Now these futures, guys, will have daily cash adjustments and will be trading 23 hours a day, 5 days a week. And here's the thing, guys, they are designed for easier risk management and institutional use. And there is also an educational session that is planned on the 17th of December as well as the 13th of January. And so far as the contracts are concerned, guys, they will be using Cboe Kaiko real-time rates to go and track prices closely. And the goal, guys, is to make crypto futures simpler, safer and more accessible for professional investors, and they will also be helping traders to avoid the hassle of managing expiring futures. So look, guys, overall is meant to bring perpetual style crypto trading into a fully regulated US market, and this gives institutions a product they're already familiar with, and it also helps grow trust and liquidity in the US crypto derivative market. Really interesting and positive news, isn't it? Now unfortunately, guys, the next news I'm going to be talking about is kind of like a sad and negative news, because me personally, guys, I've been using DAppRadar for a very long time, and DAppRadar does give a lot of concrete information regarding decentralized apps, but unfortunately, guys, they did actually post via X that after 7 years it's time to say goodbye, and DAppRadar, guys, is shutting down after 7 years because running the platform is no longer financially stable. And here's the thing, guys, they'll begin winding down services, stop tracking decentralized apps and blockchains. Now regarding the DAppRadar token that is Radar, guys, they might be sharing some information in the near future. Now the founders, guys, definitely thank the community, and they also hope that someone else will continue the mission of helping people explore decentralized apps. Definitely unfortunate news, isn't it? Now that thing being said, guys, there's some positive news all the way from Singapore. And Singapore's SGX, guys, they announced that they will be having derivatives that will be starting offering Bitcoin and Ethereum perpetual futures, which will be taken off from the 24th of November. And they will be letting institutions trade one of the crypto's most popular products. Now these futures, guys, will have no expiry, so traders can hold positions as long as they want, making them extremely feasible, isn't it? And so far as the contracts is concerned, guys, it will be using IH CoinDesk crypto indices, thereby giving institutions trusted benchmark prices. And SGX says, guys, that this particular move brings traditional market discipline like proper margining, clearing and regulation, isn't it? And this is to a product that normally trades an offshore unregulated platform. And regarding this news, guys, big players such as DBX Bank as well as OKX Exchange are definitely supporting the move, and they're actually saying that it actually does help institutions get more exposure to cryptocurrencies without needing to own the actual coins. And according to them, guys, they're saying it'll actually improve transparency, confidence and long-term growth for Singapore's cryptocurrency ecosystem. Really interesting and positive news. So these were some macro level newscasts on the Bitcoin blockchain and cryptocurrency world. Now let's go ahead and look at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. And the newscast is that Saudi Arabia's Dow Group, along with Trump Organization, they have announced the first world tokenized hotel development project, and this is all the way in Maldives. So let me go ahead and explain what this news is all about, because this is also the launch of Trump International Hotel in Maldives. And here's the thing, guys, it's going to be the first ever tokenized hotel development project, and tokenization happens during development and not after completion. So look, guys, it is a new investment model for global real estate, because it gives investors access from the very start of the project. So it is essentially luxury hospital merging with blockchain technology. And here's the thing, guys, the report is only 25 minutes by speedboat from Mali, and it features around 80 ultra luxury villas, and it includes beach and overwater villas, and it is designed for high-end global travelers. And here's the thing, guys, they're focused on privacy, exclusivity and sophistication. Now regarding this hotel, guys, it is expected to open by the end of 2028. And when you talk about this news in the blockchain world, guys, this partnership definitely sets new standards in the luxury development space. And Eric Trump says that the project redefines luxury and innovation. And Zaid Al Shah from Saudi Arabia, guys, highlighted pushing boundaries in real estate, because the tokenized model transforms hospitality investment, and the project actually blends luxury, technology as well as global investor access. Really interesting development, isn't it? So look, as President Donald Trump and his family is also making cryptocurrency great again. Now the next news, guys, I'm going to be talking about is in the world of artificial intelligence. And Dubai Police, guys, is expanding its AR radar system. And this is to better catch noisy vehicles across the street. And here's the thing, guys, any vehicles making more than 90 decibels of noise will now be considered a violation. And drivers of these loud vehicles will actually face 2,000 dirham fines. And here's the thing, guys, they will also receive 12 black points on the license for the offense. Now the new air radar can accurately detect cars and also motorbikes producing excessive noise. And modified vehicles with loud exhaust will quickly be identified and reported as well. And drivers of these noisy vehicles, guys, will be prosecuted for disturbing peace. Now the air radar can also detect unnecessary horn noise by motorists, and it is also capable of identifying extremely loud in-car audio system as well. Now this technology, guys, is part of Dubai's wider rollout of smarter radar for safer roads, and the same system can also check whether passengers are wearing seatbelt as well. So things are definitely getting interesting in the world of artificial intelligence, isn't it? And Dubai Police, guys, also plans to install more radar units than originally announced. Now police patrols will still monitor roads to catch noisy vehicles directly, and awareness campaigns will be conducted to educate drivers about noise rules. And the overall goal, guys, is to make Dubai the calmest and the safest city in the world. And the Dubai Civility Committee is supporting the expansion of these radar systems. And Al Gargawi, guys, highlighted that a city's civilization is reflected in its behavior. And Dubai aims to enhance its urban environment through cleaner, quieter and more respectful streets. So really interesting development, isn't it? So look, guys, artificial intelligence is definitely affecting our day-to-day lives. Really brilliant news. So these were some macro level news, guys, on the Bitcoin blockchain, cryptocurrency and artificial intelligence world from blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. Now for the next few minutes is going to be an Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. So let's kick start with the Ask Me Anything series. Hey everyone, it's Josh from Blockchain DXB. Listening to the Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. I have a question by Andy who asks, do these new perpetual futures from Cboe and SGX increase Bitcoin volatility and reduce it? This, to be honest, is such an interesting question, Andy. Now, what I feel is that the new perpetual futures from Cboe and SGX can definitely affect Bitcoin volatility in different areas. Now, I do feel, Andy, that we might actually see some ups and downs so far as the price is concerned. Because what happens is when new regulated futures is launched, a lot of traders do actually jump advances in it because they want to try new strategies like hedging or arbitrage. But here's the thing, big institutions may also take large positions, and according to me, all of this can actually make Bitcoin prices to move sharply in the short term. But look, Andy, this is completely normal when a new product is launched, isn't it? And here's the thing, all the time, these features should actually make Bitcoin more stable because they are fully regulated. And here's the thing, rules, proper clearing and safety trading environments do actually reduce the chance of a few big traders to go ahead and manipulate prices. That does actually happen on large offshore exchanges, isn't it? And look, Andy, another factor according to me is liquidity and risk management. And regulated futures can attract big players and more capital. That does make it easier to go and buy and sell Bitcoin without huge price swings. And here's the thing, they also bring tools like proper margining and hedging, which according to me does actually help protect traders and market from sudden shocks, isn't it? And this actually does make Bitcoin more like traditional assets, such as let's say gold or stocks, where prices are smoother and less extreme. And here's the thing, and if you look at it from a long-term point of view, I do feel that these new features are very positive for Bitcoin because they allow institutions to go and trade confidently, adding trust as well as transparency and stability in the market. Now, the increased participation strengthens the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem, making it safer for everyone from casual investors to professional traders. So while we may see a little extra volatility at the start, in the long run I do feel these regulated futures are more likely to make Bitcoin trading more healthier, more stable and less risky than ever before. And on top of that, Andy, I very strongly feel these new features will also help the broader adoption of cryptocurrency, isn't it? Because by creating a fully regulated professional grade market, they do actually encourage more traditional financial institutions, pension funds and even hedge funds to consider Bitcoin as a serious asset. And over time, I do feel this could actually lead to higher overall market liquidity, better price discovery and stronger long-term confidence in crypto as an investment. So essentially, I do feel, Andy, that this is definitely a step towards making Bitcoin mainstream asset that people can eventually trust, trade safely and also use it for serious portfolio strategies. Really brilliant question. And that's about all, guys, from the Ask Me Anything series on Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. Remember, Monday to Thursday via Blockchain DXB podcast, where we cover top news and information. We look at the latest technological development. We talk about different partnership. We talk about what is going on at the geopolitical level. Because whether we like it or not, guys, politics and politicians, they directly and indirectly impact the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, isn't it? And then, guys, we look at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. We look at the latest technological development. We talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and even Metaverse. And we also talk about different partnerships from the Middle East region. And here's the thing, guys, what you're listening to right now is the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. So thanks so much for listening, guys, and have a nice one. Bye-bye.